How do you know if you are obligated to collect and remit sales tax, and in what states are you obligated to collect and remit sales tax? In order to determine which states you must collect and pay sales tax to, you first need to determine in which states you hold nexus. Now, nexus is established when you meet the requirements for a business presence in a state. There are two different ways that you can establish nexus in a particular state. Now, the first criteria is physical nexus. If your business has an office, an employee residing in or traveling to the state regularly, a warehouse, a distribution center, a third-party affiliate, stored inventory, or a temporary physical business in the state, such as a trade show or a craft fair, then you hold physical nexus in that state. The state in which your business is registered is going to be a for sure state that you hold nexus in. Additionally, you can also have nexus in a state if you meet the economic nexus standards. Once you reach a certain thresholds of sales within a state, then you have nexus in that state. These standards are different for every single state. Nexus is really confusing. It is completely overwhelming and confusing to look at, understand, and adhere to all the compliance issues and tax filings for every single state. A service called Stripe Tax, and there's also a service called TaxJar. Now, these are actually both the same company. Stripe Tax obtained TaxJar, and Stripe Tax is the newer version of the product. And I think they're going to be phasing out TaxJar eventually. What Stripe Tax and TaxJar do is that they monitor your nexus status in accordance with all of the regulations for each and every state, because it gets complicated. There are frequent updates, etc. Now, what they do is they import all of your data and they integrate into your store or a variety of other platforms. And what it does is it monitors when you are approaching nexus for a specific state. Now, it also allows you to compile all of your sales tax information into reports, generate reports for specific areas, and file sales and use tax reports in all of the different states required on autopilot. This is going to be a complete game changer, making sales in multiple states. It is well worth the investment.